7. First on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next approval of minutes.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Bass, seconded by Mrs. Riddell to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell? Mrs. Leforsky?
Yes.
Mr. Bashinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Pratt? Yes. Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Next, the approval of claims.
Make a motion, we approve the claims.
Second. Motion made by Mr. Bass, seconded by Mr. Bashinsky to approve the claims. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Leforsky?
Yes.
Mr. Bashinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Pratt?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Next, utilities.
I'll do a quick run through of MCO's report. The first main point is on the old police station. They had Emmy Simpson out to locate the 6 and 2 roundabout where our utilities are. They think they located the valve for the police station. So they're going to have AccuDig come out and to see if it's possible for us to actually put in a valve. They think that it might be copper on the other side of the valve where we could drop in a new one. So we're going to see if that works, and that way we want to tear up any road. So we're in favor of that. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now with that. Additionally, when we had that power outage, what was that, a week ago or so, the water plant generator had trouble kicking. When we went to kick on our wells, it shut all the power off to everything. It was a voltage regulator that was having issues. They had the evapor out. They tried to adjust the computer. They did a test run today. It didn't work. So I would like to make a motion that we approve evapor to come out and install a new voltage regulator for $2,714.19 and charge it to water out repair and maintenance.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Bass, seconded by Mrs. Riddell to have a vapor out to make the repair for $2,714.19. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Leforsky?
Yes.
Almost said Fora. Mr. Bashinsky? Yes. Mr. Pratt?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. I'll get it. You have to do something, 1,000 times before it becomes
That's
habit.
right.
So,
And then one last thing under wastewater. On the wastewater plant, we were working with Austin to install the surge protection device. We were supposed to do that on Friday this week. And that should help us out with some of the electrical issues we've been having on that plant.
then we have Resolution 2018-15. It's an uncollectible utility account. Normally we put liens on property, but this one happened quick, so we're writing it off. It's Resolution 2018-15. Be it resolved that the town of Westville deem the following utility accounts uncollectible. Account number 2033002 for $49.32. I'll make a motion that we adopt Resolution 2018-15. Second. Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Bashinsky to adopt Resolution 2018-15. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Leforsky?
Yes.
Mr. Bashinsky? Yes. Mr. Pratt?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Anything else on utilities?
No.
Streets?
Nope.
Finance. All yours, James.
Last month I wasn't able to attend the meeting, I was working, but we've received the community crossings grant, everything we asked for again this year, so we'll be putting about $400,000 into the streets, and in 2 years that's close to $1 million, so we should have some pretty good streets around here. And the only thing I need to get with Randy and Lori, we talked today, we have Locker Engineering, our contract with them ended first of this month. We want to put a supplemental one in place or whatever you deem necessary.
I actually asked Ethan about this today. Were there multiple contracts with them for different work
No,
they did?
just one for the whole, take care of all the engineering for the streets.
Because the one that Lori sent over to me doesn't really talk about them doing that. In fact, it says they don't do, this contract says they don't do the engineering. This was a consultant agreement that came into play for them to monitor.
Well, I know he looked
The
at one
work.
and then they redid, because Ethan had some things that he wanted Reese done in the contract, and then once they did it, he said, okay, that's good, so whatever you have, I don't know. But they, are preparing their bids, all the bid sheets, and we need to get, we have like, what, $4,700 left from the contract, so it's not to exceed $14,000, I believe. We have $4,700 left in that, and we appropriated, $10,000 more for engineering of this year's.
Well, I guess my preference would be, since this talks specifically about the 2018 grant project, why don't we have them provide us a new one for 2019?
Sure. And then put the amount,
Whatever the not to exceed figure is.
right, okay.
And then we bring it back.
So, I don't know the exact amount, 4,700, I think you said, Laurie, as much. That and the 10,000, so should we make it for like not to exceed 15,000 again?
So this is the problem, 4,700 is in this budget. So John only budgeted 10,000 for consulting out of MBH for next year,
So do we make it two separate?
no, we'll just have to, I can probably move money to cover if they go over what's budgeted for 2019. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure
He only
they,
did 10.
yeah, they didn't, right, they only did 10 this
For next
past
year,
year,
yeah.
so, and if we've got 4,700,
Right.
they can work.
Another line item where we could move that over.
And we can move something
Yeah.
else into consulting
Okay.
MBH, oh, yeah.
But I need to know, or you can tell
Mhm.
Eric how he's got to,
Sure.
what amount he's got to put in there.
Yeah,
So they,
okay.
So what
And then he
happens
can-
this year with the 4,700?
Well, if it's not, it's just gonna go back into the fund, if we don't
Okay.
spend it.
yeah, it hasn't been
Okay.
used, so.
Worst case scenario, we should just do an additional.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
room,
Right,
room to
right.
move that, I'm sure.
Because they need to get started on the, we have to have the bids and everything done by April 15th.
Yeah. So as we get using that 10,000, we'll see where we're at as we go, and if
Sure,
we need to
that's fine.
move
I mean, we
it,
got-
then we'll do that.
Right, okay.
See what I'm saying?
So telling, you can,
I mean, if you guys are comfortable with the not to exceed, 15, and if we have to move it, when we get closer to the 10.
right,
when
and
the 10 is up, we
they
can
let
do
us,
that.
Eric always lets me know, because I ask him, hey,
Yeah,
how are we doing here with the money?
that should be fine.
So we're not going to be,
That'll work for your office.
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm just having prepare another contract, make it consistent with what they did last year, which was striking out one of the sections.
Right,
And then whoever's talking to them, when they talk about specs, make sure they understand that since they did the specs last year, this year there's a responsible bidding ordinance. And I don't think it was part of.
I think that was part of it.
I asked Ethan today, he thought it was not part of it last year.
Oh, I thought it was.
That was,
The responsible bidding ordinance was
That was
enacted in
later.
June.
That
Yeah.
was.
that was after
After
the
the
streets. So, yeah,
So that'll have to be included in the specs.
Okay, I'll tell him.
yeah, because it'll be over 150, 175 plus.
The responsible bidding ordinance has two thresholds in it. It's 150, then the second threshold might be 500.
500.
So I don't know.
It'll be over that, it'll be over the bottom.
So the only thing it does at the 500 level is it requires them to provide wage verification during the course of the project.
Right,
But the 150 to the 500 requires, before they submit the bids, that they provide all that information that's necessary.
they've got that, because I know they do it for other things through the state and stuff, but I'll mention it to them. So when he has a contract,
Anything else on streets?
that's all I got.
Nice job keeping, the snow off of it, Bub, and having
Yeah.
it change into rain and everything. Yeah. I think tomorrow morning it's more ice, they're saying. Parks,
I don't have anything. I received a Facebook message this morning from James, the vice president of the Birchfield Memorial. They're wanting to just get the dates May 24th through May 27th, just in case there's rain or something, approved for their tournament, their Birchfield tournament.
you wanna make
So,
that?
yeah, can I make a motion to let them use the park May 24th through May 27th?
No charge.
No charge.
I'll second that. Motion made by, Mrs. Dvorsky, seconded by Albert to let the Birchfield, Foundation use the park from May 24th to 27th for the tournament free of charge. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Dvorsky?
Yes.
Mr. Pachinski?
Yes.
Mr. Pratt? Yes. Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. By the way, I don't know if anybody's gone out there, they got the auxiliary has the decorations and stuff. And when I go to work in the morning, I see them all out there, the police car is still chasing the tractor.
Yeah.
Probably never going to catch it.
Never gonna catch it.
It's a red tractor too.
Yeah. Now, there's a little Freudian in that.
We did arrest a guy in a garden tractor years ago for DUI, remember that? Maybe that was it.
Wasn't me.
Popo.
Sir, yes, sir. Go ahead and set your clock. I've got year-end stats. The calls for service total for the 2018, 5,688. 941 traffic stops, 1,058 business checks, 186 assist other agency calls. We had 87 crash reports and 101 ordinance violations. Next, I have vehicle maintenance. Bub and I have been talking quite a bit, and we think that we can save a little bit of money with the skills they have and the equipment they have at the street department if we handle tire changes and oil changes in-house. We did some pricing on the oil, and I think with oil changes, we'll come out a few $100s a head, and by Bubba mounting the tires, saves us $100 a car. So, and it doesn't take any money out of Jim Ingram's pocket. He's not making any money on oil changes, so we're not burning a bridge with that relationship at all. So I just wanted to kind of update you guys on that. Hopefully it doesn't burden the street department too much. I mean, we're up to 6 squad cars as of 2019, which is probably the most the town has had in quite some time. So as long as we're not burdening them too much and we can get everything worked out, we're going to try to move to a little bit of in-house maintenance and see how it works out.
Bubba, do you see that being a problem?
No, we used to do it.
I know you used to.
Pretty good,
Next is, we got the first source sent us the check, we got our grant approved for the park, so as of right now, our donation fund is up to about $22,000 for Blue Line Park. And as this was all happening, I started my leadership course that you approved me to take, and the next grant I actually assigned to Nate, and Nate was able to get us approved through the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority for a matching grant. We set our goal at $15,000, and they will match $10,000 per donation. So with the grant that First Source gave us, we met our goal, and they'll give us $10,000 of that $15,000, and then we can continue up to our $15,000 goal. And I think, when did you set for it to close?
February 1st.
It opens on the 16th and closes February 1st, and then they pay out very soon after that. So it's a very fast process. And that was Jerry White turned us onto that. He gave me Jerry White's name, so he's the one that turned us onto that.
Good.
They were very excited. I think they gave you a lot of positive feedback. They thought it was a unique opportunity. They liked the theme of the park, and so we're getting real close. Still waiting on, hoping for NIPSCO or Horizon to come through, and we should be there. I wanted to touch base, and I wanted to make sure that Nate was here. Nate comes off probation next month. He's doing a fantastic job. He's absolutely working beyond his experience. He's turned out to be a true asset. He's a pleasure to work with, and I see no need whatsoever to hold up any movement towards approving him to full-time first-class patrolman status. He's done a fantastic job. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that February he'll be a first-class patrolman. Is it a problem? See that?
Congratulations.
And I think I'm done.
Wow, 22 minutes.
Yep.
Oh.
Police station sale, Randy.
When you approved the bid submitted by Industrial Development of LaPorte on October 13th, you did contingent upon preparation and acceptance of real estate purchase agreement. We prepared a real estate purchase agreement, provided it to them, and they've accepted the terms of the real estate purchase agreement. So I need approval of the real estate purchase agreement so I can have Mike sign it to keep this moving.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion. Motion made by Mrs. Riddell, seconded by Albert to approve the purchase agreement with, what was it, Shop?
Industrial Development of LaPorte LLC.
Yeah, Industrial Development with Port LLC. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mr. Forsky? Mr. Pshinski?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0.
I need you to sign it.
Okay. Just kind of update everybody, we are, at the police station, because that building was divided up for 3 businesses, there's 3 electric bills we pay on it, 3 gas bills we pay on it. We contacted NIPSCO a week or 2 ago, and if we consolidate into 1 gas meter and 1 electric meter, we'll save about $1,800 a year would be the savings on that. So now I'm gonna get prices to see what the cost would be to have that done, but I think it'd probably be a pretty quick payback. I talked to NIPSCO, they said that there'd be very, very little cost on their end. Get the engineering, they might have to put a bigger meter in, that cost would be minimal, but, most of it would be our cost for contractors, so I haven't touched base with anybody yet, but I'll be doing that. And-
Mike, you don't have a generator on the police station, right?
No, we wanna work on that too. Our kicker on that though is that 3-phase electric, and that's,
Yeah. Well, I ran into a problem with NIPSCO, when I did that to my police station, and they had to run you might wanna tell NIPSCO that that's in the future plan for you, because they'll adjust the pipe size for a larger flow of,
oh, yeah.
that's easy, yeah.
Did they have to update ours here, the meter out here, they did? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you mentioned that, because
Yep.
I'll ask them about, or tell them about that when we get to the NIPSCO, at some point. Anything else on police? Finance, we have resolution 2018-16, it's a transfer of funds. Transfer $2,500 from appropriation 101-200-134 health insurance general fund to appropriation 101-200-361 repair and maintenance general fund. I'll make a motion that we adopt resolution 2018-16.
Second.
Motion made by Albert, second by Mrs. Riddell. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell? Mrs. Forsky? Yes, Mr. Machine?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff? Yes. Albert votes yes. Passes 5-0. What do we got next here? Financial advisor contract?
Yeah, you have it.
Oh, yeah, were you gonna say anything about it? It's for John Schaefer,
Same thing last year.
same price as last year?
Yep.
I'll make a motion that we enter into the agreement with John Schaefer for 2019.
Second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Maszynski. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Forsky?
Yes.
Mr. Maszynski?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Attorney contract,
This is the questionable one.
That might be.
discuss.
Take your time.
Same, I'm sure it's probably the same as last year, pricing and everything is the same? Okay.
Name's a big change to protect you.
Okay. We have a dragnet on this one then.
It's awful thick.
Yeah, that's big copies. I'll make a motion, we enter into the employment contract with, Randall, Zronkowski, Blatchley, Tabor, Bozick, and Hartman. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Maszynski. Any discussion? Mrs. R.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
You came out of retirement to do this?
Mhm.
So.
Why do you come out of retirement? I was practicing law.
No, I know that, but I mean, my question to you is that this is something that you see that in the future that they're going to be working with you for.
Yes, yes.
I'm done.
Okay. Any other?
You're stuck with me, in other words.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
She wanted to make that clear.
How long was the stuff with you?
Until my wife decides it's time for me to come home.
Any other discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Korsky?
Yes.
Mr. Shinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Fab? Yes. Albert Bush, yes, passes 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Robert.
Here.
Hey, Regina, I asked him that question 20 years ago.
How long have you been
Those crossing guard lights are still working.
That's right, Bubba still owes me.
We have ordinance 2018-8, it's the personnel handbook. We approved it last month on the first reading, and I would like to make a motion that we adopt ordinance 2018-8, the new personnel handbook ordinance.
Second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Riddell. Any discussion? I'd like to thank Regina and Lori and everybody else that worked on this. It was a lot of, and Randy and Ethan, there was a lot of hours and everybody's input on this.
Man, you did too. A lot of hours on that.
It was fun, other than,
Quite thrilled.
It was something very needed.
any other discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Sikorsky?
Yes.
Mr. Shinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Bath? Yes. Albert Bush, yes. Passes 5-0. Any citizens' comments or anything else? Yes, Mr. Klein?
WA, Sneezix had knocked about 3/4 of that building down across from the fire station, starting to look real good over there. But I do have a concern in that that's a really, really low spot. Years ago, I looked at that house to purchase as a rental income, and the crawl space was full of water. From the funeral home, it drains directly into there, and from the street, when it gets around the side, that curve drains directly into that. I just want a heads up on to everybody that in the spring or in the summer, when the thaw comes and we start getting a lot of water down there, we may have a pond. You looked at that, something, as they're doing that, or?
Yeah, but not since they've been taken down.
Yeah, they're not ready for you yet, they go down there, but pretty soon, yeah, probably tomorrow or late Wednesday, we should get an idea of where we're gonna have standing water in there.
Yes, thank you. Anything else? I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Pfaff to adjourn. By the way, Merry Christmas, everyone.
See you next year.
See you next year.
Yeah.
Any discussion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, meeting adjourned at 7:22.